So I need to talk to you guys about Kevin Smith. So he is a writer, director, actor. He's done a ton of movies, including Clerks, Clerks 2, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Mallrats, and a bunch of other ones as well, but these are just some of his best known movies. Now, all these movies have been made under his production company, known as View Askew Productions. This was created in 1994, and all of his movies are all one cinematic universe. They're all connected. So like I said, it's called the View Askew Productions. It eventually became known as the View Askew Universe. That's sort of the name they give his collection of movies because they're all tied together. Now, why I'm bringing this up is because everybody keeps saying that the Marvel Cinematic Universe started this whole cinematic universe concept, and then anytime someone tries to copy it, like DC, or there's the new monster universe with King Kong and Godzilla, everyone always says everyone's trying to copy Marvel, when really, Kevin Smith started this whole cinematic universe thing. He did a video recently, and he actually says that people often tell him that Marvel stole the cinematic universe idea from him. And his response to that is that he got the idea to connect all of his movies from reading Marvel comics when he was younger, because all the comics were connected in the same way. So he says basically he stole the idea from Marvel first, and they just stole it back, and he kind of laughs it off. But I don't think that's really fair, though. I think that this is a totally different thing, and he definitely should be credited with the concept of a cinematic universe, and not Marvel. But things get a lot crazier from here, though, okay? But in order for me to tell you the next crazy part of this, I have to spoil a small part of the movie Captain Marvel. Now, the only thing I'll be spoiling in this movie is the Stan Lee cameo. It changes nothing about the plot. It doesn't ruin any of the storyline. So if you can't handle me telling you what happens in the little Stan Lee cameo, then spoiler alert, I guess, click away. But like I said, it won't ruin the movie in any other way, so don't worry. Anyways, in the movie there's a scene where Captain Marvel is walking through the subway, and she comes across Stan Lee. I've got an image of it here. And his cameo in this movie is him reading the script for the movie Mallrats, which, as I mentioned, is one of the Kevin Smith universe movies. And he's practicing his lines for his cameo in that movie. So this is huge now, because what this means is that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is really only an extension of Kevin Smith's universe. It's all the same universe, but Kevin Smith started it. The MCU is basically all Kevin Smith. So Kevin Smith's movies confirmed MCU, all one universe. Now Kevin Smith is being all polite about it and joking it off, but in my opinion, he should be getting paid billions of dollars. I'm going to say at least 20% of everything that the MCU has made, movies, merchandise, should all go to Kevin Smith directly. Now this gets crazier from here too, because there's one thing that connects a lot of these movies together in this universe, and that is Jay and Silent Bob. So Silent Bob, of course, being played by Kevin Smith himself. These two characters are in tons of things that connect this universe together. And one of the things that they're in, that a lot of people don't realize, is that they were in the show Degrassi. Now why is this important? Guess who else got their start in Degrassi? Drake. So now we can confirm that Drake is a part of the MCU, but I think that he's a bigger part of the MCU than you may realize, and I think we're going to find that out in Avengers Endgame, because I think that Drake is actually Thanos. Now, before you click away, I know what you're thinking. James, this video is trash. Your channel's garbage. I hate you. Stop wasting everybody's time and delete your channel. And trust me, no one understands that more than me. In fact, I just literally read that out of my diary entry from this morning. But I think if you give me a second to explain, you'll probably agree with me on this. I've got two pieces of evidence that prove this theory to be true. So the first one is, if you remember in the movie Avengers Infinity War, there's a part where Thanos takes Gamora to try and find a soul stone, and they end up going and finding Red Skull, who is like the keeper of the stone kind of thing. And Red Skull explains to Thanos that if he wants the soul stone, he has to sacrifice something that he loves. And then Thanos replies, "I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry," and then throws Gamora off the cliff. Now the second thing that I found that, in my opinion, proves that Drake is actually Thanos in the MCU is in the extended Blu-ray. There's this music video that they included that's only in the extended edition for the song Hotline Bling, and here's an image of from the music video here. So now we know that the DU, or Drake Universe, the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the KSCU, Kevin Smith's cinematic universe, is all one big connected web. I've been wondering what other parts of these universes are going to be connected to the MCU at some point. So I looked and found one more thing here. So I don't know if you know this, but Drake owns the Toronto Raptors, the basketball team. And then also, Marvel recently acquired the rights to use the X-Men in the MCU. So we know that the X-Men are going to be joining the MCU. And check out this leaked photo of the new X-Men that are going to be introduced at the end of Avengers Endgame. So I just think that Kevin Smith is being way too nice and kind of joking off this whole thing, when really he's the godfather of all these universes. He's getting financially ripped off, and I just think that Drake and Marvel should just give him a couple $2 billion to make up for all the things that they've stolen from him, and for just extending onto what he's already built. Yeah, I just think that would be fair of them. So anyways, I hope this has been eye-opening for you guys. Let me know in the comments what other Drake universe and Kevin Smith universe things are going to show up in Avengers Endgame. And I'll see you guys in the next video.